This is heaven on earth. Breathe in the crisp, fresh air as crystal clear waters cascade down the majestic Himalayas. Welcome to Oda, a tranquil little village in western Nepal, where traditions abound and children's laughter rings out to the mountains. How wonderful would it be to live in Oda? The reality is far from wonderful.
For medical services beyond the basic, we have to travel 5 hours to the nearest hospital. In winter, we don't go to school.
To find a job, we have to go to India.
This is the place where I grew up. My life was beautiful when I was a child. But this beautiful life had a dark side. When I was 10 years old, my father got sick. He had a fever, and there were no medical facility nearby. And my mother tried local medicine, and even they consult with a traditional healer, but nothing helped. He had to go to hospital, which is 4 days walk away. Then we never saw him again. What happened? The hospital bill was too high. He had to go to India to work for it. There, he died somewhere in the street, without his family, without any support. We waited hopeful for his return. Life became tough without my father, and I was helping my mom in the field. And completing my 5th grade, I had no other choice than to follow in my father's footsteps. I also walked 4 days to the next village where I could catch the bus to India for work. Since I didn't have money to travel, I sold my mother's silver bangle and promising her to get it back within my first earning. I never forget the last night at the bus stop. You know what? I slept in a shed. Right above me, there was a light. Oh my God, I couldn't sleep all night. Was it a moon or a star? I was really curious. It kept waking me up all night. Only later I find out that this was just an electrical light. So far, electricity was never part of my life. I got my first job in India as a dishwasher. Soon I met a rafting tourists in Ganga River in Devprayag. They were there for rafting expedition. I helped them to offload their boat, and they offered me a job, and I eagerly accepted. This changed my life. From a dishwasher, I became a rafting guide. Once in a year, I got a time off from the rafting company to visit my family back home. During those visits, I always brought along medicine to our neighbors, bags and books for the children. All this while, I was wondering how I could improve the life of my communities. In 2013, I met a young man from US, John Christopher. Together, we went to visit my village. There, he is the one who became sick. He had a first-hand experience what it means to have no healthcare service. This motivated us to develop my communities. And together, we turned my mother cowshed into a clinic. With pharmacy, with outpatient department. We also hired a medical professional. Our villagers were very happy to have free healthcare service close by. Then we found the Oda Foundation. Then the villagers come together and they donate their land and free labor. We built the first community hospital. And collaborating with the government, now we are offering 24/7 free healthcare service, including birthing center. This saved thousands of lives. Education also became a priority. We don't want all the children to quit their school. We transformed an old rundown school into a fully operational one. We equipped with the education material, employ teachers, building bathroom, and running water. 10 years ago, we started the Oda Foundation. And yes, we made lots of impact. But there is a lot more need to be done. Do you remember people from our region, their needs and challenges? And do you remember our children are not able to go to school during the cold winter? Here in Kanthari, I discovered the idea to build a greenhouse. But this time, not only for growing vegetables and flower in the winter, but also for teaching children in always warm and sunny environment. And do you remember our farmers are migrating to India due to lack of job opportunities? Yes, farming is a hard job in our area. It's not that our land is infertile, but lots of fruits, vegetables get spoiled, especially in summer. The market is too far from our village. Therefore, we will offer intense business training and training in how to create a valid adjacent product. The product can be preserved for the long-term transport to the bigger market. And do you remember our community member have to walk hour and hour to reach our hospital? Imagine you got sick. There is no healthcare service nearby. But we also have a plan for this. Just listen. Thank you. With a drone, we'll send the medicine to even far remote villages. So the patient doesn't have to come to us. We will do same with the blood samples. The Oda Foundation want to demonstrate that living in a remote area doesn't have to be coincide with poverty. It can be a beautiful life. Thank you very much.